Good morning. It's Thursday and it's time for our daily devotion. Today we're looking at the Gospel of Luke, chapter 20, verses 27 through 38. And there's a parallel in Matthew 22, 23 to 33. I referenced that and include a link to it in the email version of this devotion. And I will address this. I will address this account, this teaching, this piece of the gospel. The big fat word is this pericope on Sunday morning. Let's get right into it. It's kind of one of those. At one point, it seems simple. On another point, it seems to challenge us pretty hard on a couple of things, especially when you read both of them together, the parallels together. Well, here we go. Some Sadducees, who deny that there's a resurrection, came to Jesus and asked, "Teacher, all the Moseses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies leaving a widow but no children, the brother must marry the widow and raise up children for his brother. Now, there are 7 brothers. The first man married a woman and then died childless. The second, and then the third brother married her. Eventually, all 7 married her, and they all died without leaving any children. Finally, the woman died too. In the resurrection, whose wife will she be? All 7 were married to her." Jesus said to them, and so before I go on, there is something about marriage in this passage, but it is not a passage about marriage. It is a passage about resurrection. And yet, there's this idea that marriage is being used for the test. Well, Jesus said to them, "People who belong to this age marry and are given in marriage. But those who are considered worthy to participate in that age, that is, the age of the resurrection from the dead, won't marry, nor will they be given in marriage. They can no longer die because they are like angels and are God's children, since they share in the resurrection." Even Moses demonstrated that the dead are raised in the passage about the burning bush when he speaks of the Lord as the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He isn't the God of the dead, but of the living. To him they are all alive. Resurrection, right? I laughed because after saying won't marry nor will be given in marriage, the next line is they can no longer die. I don't know, I just thought that was funny, as if that's a guaranteed escape clause. Anyway, that's just me being goofy. I have a song. I don't know that it's Christ Calls to Me. Christ calls to me, but not because I seek, and not because of any words I pray, or times that I confess that I am weak. Christ calls to me because I often stray. Christ welcomes me, but not because I trust, and not because of merit, work, or deed, or any claims that I am good and just. Christ welcomes me because he knows my need. Christ blesses me, but not because I serve, and not because I share all I possess, and seek no more than what I might deserve. Christ blesses me because he wants to bless. I seek, I trust, I serve because of grace. A grace that tunes my heart to holy ways, to live and love within Christ's broad embrace, and to become an instrument of praise. Amen.